Days. Also, we beat Chelsea both home and away over 2 legs of their League Cup semi-final.
سماعكم تقدروا أرسنال beat Chelsea home and away. Gaba? How far away are we?
3-2 to Arsenal in the end. Chelsea get some revenge for that semi-final defeat today.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. It's a London derby. Both sets of fans right up for it. Both sets of players will be too. We'll see whether that Arsenal nerve is tested and is shredded a little bit before the end of the game, or whether or not they get in front and prove too powerful, too effective for this young Chelsea team.
Who's got a hat-trick again. He's up to double figures in all competitions this season. Scored in the Premier League against Arsenal last season too at Stamford Bridge. It is Heppier. Not a good pass for Trossard towards the stretch. But he was happy to play to continue. After 30 feet foul.
That's a taste of pass to come, isn't it? It's that brick throw there. How tight Gabriel was to him. Chelsea forward actually felt he might have been impeded a bit there. He was looking for a free kick.
On the stages at the Emirates, the win probability computer is heavily in the league leaders.
Now,
on their day know they've got the power to overcome pretty much any opponent, but will this be their day? This is Trossard, almost intercepted in the midfield. It's James bothered by the bounce. Saka. Saliba.
I think what was really important in the North London derby, I got Victor Gyökeres in some really good shooting positions where he can work the goal pick really early in the game, far more than I've seen in any point this season really. I thought that was clearly his most effective game in the Arsenal colours. I thought he was really good, but they got him involved. Again, important they do that again today. While he's hot, get him involved in the game.
And hot he is, Victor Gyökeres, who has scored with each of his last 5 shots on target in the Premier League. Mind you, the same can be said for João Pedro down the other end. He scored. Big day today for Mamadou Sarr. He made his Premier League debut as a substitute against Burnley last weekend. He's a player that Liam Senior knows and trusts from his time in Strasbourg, but he's still young, just 20 years of age, and playing centre-half against the league leaders today.
Yeah, he and Jaro Hato, the left back, they've got to make sure they make good decisions, communicating all the way, follow those runners, don't pass anybody on until you get a screen from someone.
Today, the 1st of March, for Arsenal especially, Mikel Arteta's team still in pursuit of a quadruple of trophies. During this month, they are going to play key games in all 4 of those competitions.
Arsenal ጥሩ ይመስላል.
There was no danger.
Just about made amends there, didn't he? But lost his concentration, looking where he wants to play the ball and forgot where it is. Very lucky there, Robert Sanchez.
And that will have set his heart to flutter. And I think he's going to get a few cheers and a bit of attention for the Arsenal fans for the remainder of the game after that. Anytime Robert Sanchez has the ball at his feet. Here is Cole Palmer. Casado, Chalaba. Touchdown from João Pedro to Reece James. Here's Pedro Neto.
ግባና እናግረዋል። ልጁን አናግረው ፕሮጀክተር
Cole Palmer has his first strike in the general direction of goal today.
Yeah, already after just five and a half minutes. He's floating around everywhere, Cole Palmer. Is the goalkeeper. Watch, he goes back to
ምን
his
ላድርገው? እሺ አሁን ይኸኛውን ከዚህ ማራቅ አልችልም።
different decision. Once he's put it across the ball and very nearly hands it.
እሺ ካሜራማኑ ሲመጣ
Well, could have been a nightmare start for Chelsea.
ቦብ ሳንቼዝ ዛሬ አንዱ ላይ ጎል ይሰጠናል። ግዴታ ነው።
Always his problem, I feel, Robert Sanchez. Stature-wise, he's absolutely the perfect specimen. Makes some great saves. Just loses his focus and concentration a bit.
Brace to Nketiah. Is it? The top.
Bravo.
Subimendi. Timber. Saka.
ሳካ ሞቅ ነው።
His left foot there is Zubimendi, not the strongest. Once Bukayo Saka, he wants it back. He's come running at him, just wants him to hold it, maybe give him it back, so as he can take the strike with his left foot. Would have been better suited.
2 goals in his last 5 Premier League games for Zubimendi.
የለም ስማ፣ ይሄን ወንበሩን ትንሽ ወደዚህ ማስጠጋት ይቻላል። ከዛ ላይኛውን ነገር ዞር ማለት ከዛ ይሄን ዞር አድርገው
strongly in on the anti-Chelsea line. Nito.
አሁንስ ኮኔክሽን አሁንስ
See Chelsea in possession. Can't say the centre halves. Reece James pushing forward.
ኧረ እባክህ እየሰራ ግን አይደል?
To try and give them a little bit more authority. Lots of teams against Arsenal find it difficult to cope right in the centre of the park.
Chelsea against the best distribution. Was it the centre half for that? This is the first time, but
የት ነህ? እና
ብልሽት ነው ያለው። እናቴ ትሙት ቆርጠናል እያሉ እኮ ነው።
እነማ
አንዳንዶች
የት አለ? በምን የቆረጡት?
ካሽ ነው የሰጠነው።
ስንት ሰው ይሆናል? እንደዛ ያደረገው 50 ሰው ይሆናል? እሺ እንደዛ እናደርጋለን። ብሩኬ ጌም መሀል ላይ አይሰማንም። ማይክ ነው አለ
አንድ ሰው ነው
For a moment, he found a pocket of space. What an opportunity for Mamadou Sarr, his first ever Premier League start.
Just looking at his position, whether or not righty, not his right foot might have been just offside anyway. But look, rule number 1: smash it in the back of the net, and then you'll find out whether or not he was in an offside position or not. He's in a really good spot there. Mamadou Sarr just gets it all wrong, unfortunately.
Also believed that was not on target. They will be concerned that nobody was picking up Mamadou Sarr. His first ever Premier League goal is Gyökeres structures, and that's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. Big chops for the young Senegalese intervention.
Yeah, that would have settled in there nicely, wouldn't it? Could have been able to swivel that one onto his left foot and knock it in the back of the net. as it was, yeah, didn't quite happen for him. Good chance, good situation.
Chelsea would have loved that, a goal inside the opening 10 minutes. They did score early at home to Burnley last weekend. Closed down by Saka. So Fernandez. Free kick to Chelsea.
It was a lovely bit of skill actually that from João Pedro.
ቤተሰብ እነ ብሩክ ወንበራችሁ ድረስ እየመጡ ነው። እዛ ትኬት ያልያዛችሁ ሰዎች ሳትከፍሉ የገባችሁ ሰዎች በታማኝነት ክፈሉ። ኢቬንቱ እንዳይበላሽና ለሌላ ጊዜ ችግር እንዳይፈጠርብን ከአዳራሹ ጋር እንዳታጣሉ በአርሰናል ይዣችኋል። አምልጦ የገባ ሰው ያው አካውንት ይዞላችሁ እየመጡ ብራቮ ኤዜ
Zubimendi to Gabriel. To release Trossard. Important interception by Chalobah. This is Cole Palmer.
ጎበዝ ተመለስ ጎበዝ
Santos. Straight to Chalobah. For a touchdown. This is Hazard. Evidence of moves early on in this London derby. Mistakes and characteristically for both teams. Palmer. Son. Was it Crusader? Thanks for Fernandez. Good pass to Pedro Neto. He's got Reece James for company. I think the grip about it all was a good idea, but cross for Reece James nearly could Chelsea.
አሁን ኔትወርክ ነው
I like that when people just put it in there, always desperately trying to pick any individual out, just put it into a
የማንተ
good
ጨዋታ ላይ
area.
ግን ምንም
Most certainly is a good area. It's always a little too far ahead of João Pedro. He salutes it because he knows it's a dangerous one to defend that. Very awkward ball.
Reece James, who scored against Arsenal here 4 seasons ago. João Pedro, who's got 5 games. Here is Gabriel. Trossard, who's been having a little tussle or two off the ball with Reece James during the game. And this James in again, he's really marking it out on Trossard at the moment. Saliba. Sanchez is going straight to Ozil. He spots that Sanchez is up his goal. Wow, what a big world that's it.
He's standing past him to his left. He saw where Robert Sanchez was. If he would just put a little more on that, it would have been a bit flatter. We might have a little bit more to consider. As it was, he was always going to get back and get that one sorted out.
Definitely worth a go from Ebeza. Sanchez was relieved to get back in time. Quarter of an hour in, still scoreless between Arsenal and Chelsea. I think they're going to put a ball on João Pedro. Each of his last 11 Premier League goals have been scored here in London for Ebeza.
Pretty straightforward for the goalie in the end. He's got miles out of play. He put his hand on it. It's got well over the line. linesman, nobody able to keep up with that. If someone tries to shot from 50 odd yards away, not going to get the officials keeping up with that.
Last touch up with Serena.
አሁን
Going to Chelsea.
አሪፍ አይደለም?
He's holding himself in the spotlight. Over so,
Huh?
opening quarter of an hour or so. Robert Sanchez.
እስቲ ወር ላይ
Poor.
Actually, poor is not that bad.
3 successive league visits to Arsenal without finding a net.
በዚህ አይደለም ውጭ በጣም ቀነሰብን ወረደ አታስገባው አይ ምንም ለምን አስገባባት እሱ ይጠቁማቸዋል ሂዱ ተከተሉት አሜን አሁን የሚገቡትን ሰዎች እኮ እሺ አሁን እንትን ካሹን ጨምሮ እኮ እሺ አሁን የገቡ ሰዎች አሉ እየነገርኳቸው ፍለሽ ያደርጋቸው ስለዚህ እነሱ Hi, Nate. Hey, Nacho. Salam.
Huh? A few touches of the ball so far, hasn't he, the goalie? Each time he gets it, he's going to feel a lot more pressure each time.
Sanchez is at the second most touches of the ball of any Chelsea player. Get themselves a corner kick. And so Fernandes slowly get back up to his feet.
Good run that, Urian Timber, does really well. Enzo Fernandez gets into a good position, up down the line of that cross. Takes that one in the ribs.
Mikel Arteta has a very good record against Chelsea, unbeaten in these last 10 games against tonight's opponents in all competitions.
This is what they've got to get right, Chelsea. We've seen already, going forwards, they have good players in dangerous positions. They've got to get these fundamentals, these basics right when you come up against Arsenal. You've got to make sure you deal with these corners.
So far, Chelsea have done well to keep Arsenal out of their own penalty area. Arsenal only had one touch in the box so far. They'll hope to get a key touch here. Saka's corner. Gabriel at the front.
ግባ እናውጣው! ግባ እናውጣው! ግባ እናውጣው! ሴት ፒስ አገን! 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 እነዚህ አንግማኖች ገና እንቀዝንባቸዋለን። ገና ነው። ትቀልዳለህ። ጫና ቅዱስ ማን ሲል ይሄዳል። አንተ ስታሸንፍ እኔ አሸንፋለሁ። አንተ ስትሸነፍ እኔ አሸንፋለሁ። አንተ አቻ ስትወጣ ዝም ብዬ እኔ ይሆናል አሸንፋለሁ። ግባ እናውጣው! ያ ፍልት ያለበት የቸልሲ ቲክቶከር ታውቁታላችሁ? ቲክቶክ ላይ ያለው ዛሬ በደንብ አድርገን ነው የምንረግጠው። ትምህርት አይማሩም እንዴ እነዚህ ሰዎች? እንዴ ስንቴ እንግረፋቸው ዝም እንዲሉ ዝም አልልም አሉ እኮ
There are people out there that say, oh, you know, Arsenal relying too much on these corners, etc. They are good at them. They are very well rehearsed at these corners. There's no doubt about that. They're all in tune. They all know which delivery is coming in and they go and attack it.
It is the 23rd goal that Arsenal scored for a corner in all competitions this season, and they're up to 30 now with goals from set pieces. Set piece supremacy. The rise,
ሌላ ኮርና ይላል። ሌላ ኮርና ያለፈው ሳምንት የሚቆም ነበር ያለው። ተጸዳዱብኝ ትላለህ አባቴ። ይደገም ይላል።
He's just going to retreat together. Probably they've been giving the Arsenal goal to William Saliba. So that is his first of this campaign. Second.
ዲቤክ ወሳኝ ሰው አንቻልክ ካሸነፍን በኋላ ትመጫለሽ እንዴ አልክ አባቴ እዚህ ጋር ብቻ ና ዲቤክ እዚህ ላይ መድረክ ላይ ወጣ ና እዚህ ጋር ሆኛች ያው ና እዚህ ጋር ዲቤክ ያው በዚህ ነው
Chelsea got to maintain their belief, their shape.
So the last 6 games, Arsenal have dropped 7 points from winning.
እሺ አሁን እንደባለፈው ነይ
There's a long way to go here.
ነይ እዚህ ጋር
There's no doubt that Arsenal will be very
ማን ነው በማይክ አይተላለ እንካሽ
ጀማል
ለማን ነው የምትደግፈው መጀመሪያ ምክንያቱም ቸልሲ ቶፕ ፎር ነው አጣላርክ እንደ ማይክ
Manchester City with half a game in hand. And remember the top two will play each other in Manchester.
ጨለማ እንትን ነው ሰው ገፍትሮን ገባ ዝም ብሎ አንድ መቶ አጤን ሃምቡርግ እያሰበሰበ ነው እየዞረ አሁንም አንተን አመጣለሁ አይ አክቹሊ ረፍዶ ነው የኛም ጥፋት አለ እነሱ ላይ ብቻ ነው አይታይም እኮ እንጂ now let's
run from Reece James around him, just got in the yard of space, but just one touch too many.
ሲያምር አራ ዳራሽ ደግሞ አይሞቅም ደግሞ ማንም አይሄድም ከዚህ በኋላ አመትን ብሎ ደግሞ
Just remember these England international
players.
Chelsea's number 10.
ማን ያገባው እሺ ሴት ፒስ ነው ኮርና
ሳሊባ
እንትና ጋብሪኤል መጣው ሰሊባ ነካው ከዛ ነው የሆነ ሰው ነካው እንጃ ተነካክቶ ነው የገባው ብቻ ጋብሪኤል ሲገዛው ነው ተሰላለ ቢጫ ቀይ ጠብቅ አውጣልክና ሰውዬ ቀይ ጠብቃ እንደለመደው ካይሴዶ ራሱ ቀይ ነው ለምንድን ነው ብሉ ራሱ
ከለለ ቦታ ስጠው እስቲ በና
ና አባት ና ፈይሰል ሰው አለ እዚህ ጋር ሰው አለ ና እዚህ ጋር ደግሞ ለመድፈኛው
really good start to life. He's the Chelsea coach.
Hey, አድግም ማናጀር አሁንም ያወራል
4 or 5 weeks.
የቸልሲ ማናጀር የቸልሲ ደጋፊ
Starting with this one today.
ምንድነው እዛ ጋር
Some huge matches ahead of them.
ምንድነው የምትለው
Gabriel and Saliba have combined to score in the Premier League.
What are you doing?
The performance from Saliba that was back in 2022. Here's shows too much of a Tifozo. Maybe a chance of a Chelsea counter here. If Little could give it
What's in them? ለመርገም ነው እየጮኸ ያለው አርሰናል እናቴን ሲያረካ
Great run from Timber down that right side. The cut back to Eze was perfect. Just didn't take it in his stride.
አንተ ኢንካፔ እኮ ይችላል
When Arsenal are attacking, when Chelsea counter, got to make sure that delivers.
Gabriel just behind Yokeres, cleared away by Hampton. Then James.
ሎጊን ስጠኝ ኮሜንት ልመልስላችሁ የሰሙ ነው እዛ ነው ሐሳባት
አሁን ድምፁ ደግሞ በደንብ ክሊር ነው የሚሰማው እዚህ ጋር
Really good
She
chance
made-
by that again. Excellent. 28 minutes has flown past.
ያንተ ስልክስ
አለ
እኮ ኮኔክሽን እዚህ ላይ እንዳልሻማበት ባንተ ግባ
Just wanted to look at the Chargers, to the referee. Scored 4 times in the Premier League. It's excellent work in the build-up there.
ሀሳብ ወጣ እንደግማለን አሁን ምትሉ አጨብጭቡ ይሄ ነው መሸኛው ይላል
Saka gets it.
አላጨበጨቡ
Side on his left foot.
እ አላጨበጨቡ
Every now and again he will hit
ስለምትደግም ነው
with the byline on his right foot, just to mix things up. That makes him so dangerous.
እሺ በደንብ ምነው ታብታብ ይደረጋል እዚህ ላይ
አይ ታፕታፕ ሳይሆን ሼር ላግ ኮኔክሽን ነው አባቴ ምን ላድርገው እሺ እኔ ምን ላድርገው
Arsenal made
ባለቀ ሰዓት ኮኔክሽን ቀዘነ
last weekend, winning away at Spurs in the North London derby, hoping that they are on course to repeat the trick here. It's the same story last weekend. City had won earlier, which had narrowed the gap to 2. And Arsenal were able to re-extend that to 5 points, and that's what they're hoping is going to happen here. To for Chelsea.
የሳይት እንዳይሆን አንተ
አይመስለኝም
So Fernandes' first touch wasn't great. This is Timber.
ኧረ ቶሎ አሰቃውም ቲምበር
Saka. Looking for Eze. Casado was close. Saka. Chelsea.
እንዴት ናችሁ?
Eze had handled
ዱለት
the ball.
ዱለት ኢዝ ባክ ዱለት ኢዝ ባክ ይላሉ
ማን ኢዝ ባክ ዱለት ኢዝ ባክ አሽሊ ናፍቀሽ ነበር ካንቺ ዱለት አግኝተሽ ጠፋሽብኝ እኮ ማርዬ
አረ ዱለታ ምናምን አበሉ ጀሞ አልተነፋፈቅንም እንዴ ምን ሆናችሁ ነው እንዴ ማድረግ ስራ ነበረ ተሰርቶ ተመቷል ጋይስ አሁን ተረጋጉ ኤቭሪባዲ
Half an hour into the game now. And it means it is 20 minutes of game time since Chelsea last had attempted goal. The miscue from close range from Sarr after the free kick. And Mikel Arteta will be pleased at how his team have kept Liam Rosenior's side away from David Raya.
ገፍትሯችሁ ገቡ ማለት በጣም ብዙ ሰው ነው የመጣው
One goal scored.
ቦታው ራሱ ይመቻል
አይሞቅም
ይመጣል ደግሞ ሁሉም ሰው
አምባላ ሁሌ
ሁሌ ዩናይትድን አሳያችሁ
See Reece James going all
Becky
the way to
number
the
eight,
end
Becky
of the
is
cross,
just a-
right in the
ኧረ
middle of
ነው
the pitch.
ቪአይፒ ነው ያለው
ላይ ናቸው
አንተ ልጅ ይህን ነገር ላትሆን መረፈጠረ ኧረ
Should be with a back pass.
አልተቻለም አርሰናል በጣም ላግ እያደረገ ነው
Didn't show Pedro there. Very nearly.
አይደለም
Goalkeepers now at a fight.
ኮኔክሽን እምቢ እያለ ነው ቤኪ እሺ በዛ ምክንያት ነው ከዛ ሁለት የተለያየ ነው የሚሆነው ማለት እሺ ታይትሉ ላይ ፓርት 2 ብለህ ጽፍበታል
She's really having to work hard to just to get up to the
ታይትሉ ላይ ፓርት 2 ብለህ ጽፍበታል ወይ ሰከንድ ሃፍ ብለህ ጽፍበታል
Quarter interception by Andre Santos. Exchange to Pinto. Pedro.
አቻ ይጠቅመናል እንዴ ለኛ ለዋቻው ተስፋ ይሰጠናል
ለምን ነጥብ ይበልጣቸዋል አይበልጣቸው ኦሬዲ በቃ አራተኛ ናቸው
እንዴ ዛሬ ከሆነ ክሪስታል ፓላስ እኮ ስራውን ሰርቶ ነው
አነበረ ግን ያው እነ ዩናይትድ እድልም አለው በጣም
ማንም የሚቋጠርበት ስራ የለም
Needed to do that. He's left
ሳካ ነው የሚሰራው ሳካ
the blue shirts around it. Great run.
ትሩሳር መልቀቅ ነበረበት
አንተ ተዋህዳል ከደገ
አውጣጣ
አዎ ይላል
Also thanks to Leandro Trossard.
ቸከሶችም መጥተዋል ደግሞ
Exchange.
እዚህ ፊት ለፊት መስመር ላይ ያሉ ሰዎች ቦስተን ብዬ የመጣው ታላ ሁሉ እኔ ባለ ትዳር ነኝ አንተ
እስቲ ግን ቆይ
ኧረ ማይኩ ይሰማል እባክህ
አይ ስራ አይ ኳስ ልናይ ነው የመጣ ነው ኳስ
It's a switch, but the operator had to retreat and knew he was coming from an offside position.
ድምጽ ያንሳል አንስም እንዴ
አው እንደለመደው ፈራ በቃ ያው ፈራ ሁሌ ነው የሚቆጠው አርሰናል ሲገጥ
That's a shame. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
አይ ፓልመር
That's a real blow. That's a look of resignation that something has gone a little bit.
ዛሬ ቸልሲን ደብድበን ካሸነፍን ማለት እናቴ ለበረ ሲቲን ሜደን በሜዳው እናሸንፈዋል እናቴ ወይኔ ፓልመርዬ
Just opting to
That's not good.
come on for it.
ቅጣት ምት ተሰጥቷል
Chelsea have already got
እነሱ ነው እያወራቸው ያሉት
list of absentees.
አድሚን ስተው እያሉ ለኔ
ያው አጠገቤ መቀመጥ አድሚን አይደል
They're all injured by Colwell.
ማይክ ለብሷል ስልኩን ይዟል
ምን ይሰራልኛል አድሚን ሲጀመር
Leandro Garnacho taking the opportunity for a
ስፓም የሚያደርጉትን
warm-up
እንትን እንድላቸው
shuffle.
ነው መሰለኝ እንዳርም
And this break play gives us an opportunity
Hey,
to
goal, goal, goal.
Saliba's opening goal again.
Yeah, great lead from Gabriel at the back post.
ተመሳሳይ ጎል እንደዚህ
Really good lead.
እንደዚህ ስንት 10 ምናምን
Shouldn't
ጎል
have given
ይላል
that to Saliba because that's on its way in. It's travelling in. It's going in towards the far post. Certainly hits in the back of the net.
መስመሯን ትለፋ ነው ጨዋታው
አይ ሰሊባ እኮ ራሱ ሲያደርግ
ሲወዝ ላይ እንደዚህ አላለም
ምናምን ነገር
His job is to deny others
እንደዚህ
to
አላለም
score.
ሴንድ ቱ ቲሪ ዳግስታን
So
ኤምሶርጌት ነበር
approaching
ሰማን ነው
moment of what
ሰሊባ
could
ማለት
be
እሱ ሲያገባ
a
ማለት
goal
ኩል
in the
ነጭ
title race.
ሌላ ሰው ሲያገባ ይጨልላል
Arsenal, who have now had 15 different goal scorers in the Premier League this season, there is certainly not any over-reliance on any one individual. Goals can come from anywhere in this team. Saliba again.
ጎስት ዝም ብዙ ጊዜ ዝም ስለማይል ዝም ቢል አይደብራችሁ እሺ
Zubimendi. Gabriel.
in the stream your net is በጣም ያስቸግራል ይላል
Cole Palmer is back in the field, as you can see. João Pedro bided his time to return.
አቤት ራይስ
There to disrupt for Arsenal. Here's João Pedro again for Chelsea.
ይሄን ይሄንን ከፊት ሆኜ ነበር ኢንጆይ ማድረግ የነበረብኝ።
Just into Arsenal territory.
እንዴት አይታየም ብሎ
Been able to
ይሄ
get
ላይት
quite
ነው እኮ
behind
ነው
them enough yet,
ጨልሞኛል።
perhaps as much as they really like. This guy can do that.
እንገባለን ካሜራው ላይ
አዎ እስካ ካሜራ ይስተካከላል ማብራቱ እኮ በጣም እንዳይጨልም ያኔ ደግሞ ነጭ ስለሆነ ያንጸባርቃል ችግር የለውም
አሁን አይ
Chelsea trying to win it back. Chelsea gets away with one there.
እንዴ
Look guys in pursuit up against Cheltenham.
እንዴት ነው የሚገፋው?
Slipping to the angle. Cheltenham sticking to the task. This is Saka. This is Timber. And he just comes up the shot away. Good chance again for Arsenal.
ኧረ ያክል የሆነ ሰውዬ
Just in case of when someone is going to take the strike.
ስማም ሰርቶታል እኮ ስራው
Eventually,
የመጀመሪያው ላይ ስራው ተሰርቷል እኮ በቃ
never really going in. The set from Eze.
ቀጥታ መምታት እኮ ነው በቃ ማጠፍ
በቃ
ራሱ
አሁኑ ላይ ነበር መምጣት
መጀመሪያ መምታት የተከላካዮች ፖለቲካ ነው በእናትህ
Really important for Arsenal. To get
ቆየው ይሄኔ ራሱ ቆየው
Serious chances to create chances as the game goes on.
ደረግሽ ተቸገረሽ
A
ነበር
little bit more space appears.
ዘጋረኝ
Palmer.
ብራቮ
Challenged immediately by Gabriel. This is Enzo Fernandez.
መድገም አለብን በእውነት መድገም አለብን
Good work from Zubimendi to shield and send him back. Cheltenham. Neto. Gabriel touches it.
ትችላለህ ካፔ
Possession back. Now who's with it?
ረስተው አይወዱትም እንዴ
አይ ሰው የለማ
Gabriel, lovely return. As he just said, it was back to that interception.
ትችላለህ ደግሞ እንደ ካላፊዮሪ ጸጉሩን አይነካካም እሱ እኮ ነው በጣም ደስ የሚለው ነገር ማለት ነው
The original indication.
እንደ ካላፊዮሪ ይችላል እና ጸጉር ይብሎ አይነፋም ያበደ ነገር ማለት
Corner kick.
አሁን ሴት ፒስ ጠብቅ ሴት
This which Arsenal relish.
Really good work from Nkapie there. Bursting forward from that left back
Sema.
position.
ቼልሲ
See the
ቢያገባ
corner count
ብጨፍርስ
already very much in their favour.
ወያላ ነው ማለት ነው ሳምሳም እኮ ነው የዛ የሲቲ ጊዜ እኮ በጣም ከሚቻል አሸንፈው እነሱ ነው የሚበሉት ትላለህ ዋንጫው
Overhanging the line.
እና ፊት ለፊቴ ነው እንደምትለኝ ታዲያ ማን አለ ታዲያ እዚህ ታጣዋ
እዛ መጥቶ የተካካ ማን ነበር አልኩ
Taken right from
አመጣ
position.
ተካክለ የወረድከው እኮ በዚህ ተደጋፊ ነው
Form of apology waived
ያንቀን በእናትህ
towards
ተይኝ።
his teammates
ወያላ
from
ስለሆንክ
Declan
ነው እኮ
Rice.
ማያልፍልህ
I don't see too many of them here from Declan Rice. Well, he just gets it wrong and hits the first man. He's usually very accurate, very reliable.
So much spoken about Arsenal's movement in the 6-yard box at corners and how their players win headers, but a huge reason they're so effective at corners.
Where
is
were
the
you in
quality
Cape?
of the delivery.
Correct.
Here is Rice.
ራይስ ቤቢ
Took the air. That's it down to
ካፔ
Santos.
የሚችለውን ብቻ አይጮትም
It's foul, and that's going to be a free kick. But Chelsea complained that they were
ቢዛስቶ
taking it. Dylan England.
አሰመጠው
Gives the
እባክህ
referee a chance to that. No more of that. Here's the message from the official.
Yeah. Because he just tapped it away, didn't he? He's supposed to just get away. Once the decision's been made, get away from the ball, leave it, get back. And certainly that'll be the last time he can do that.
5 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half of the Emirates Stadium. Enzo Fernandez, straight to Timber. Jean-Pierre. He was aware of the attention of Pedro Neto.
እንደባለፈው በእግሩ ከሞከረ ይዋረዳል ያልክል ይሆናል
Chelsea still seeing more of the ball, but struggling to trouble David Raya with it.
Just in that last third, final decision, the final pass,
متى؟
getting those strikes on target.
Keeps trying to come forward and the left away. Cristiano's there down to
إيه راتويلم؟ أنا كروسات
What is really been clear? Palmer.
برزبلة.
ትሮሳርድ የሰሞን ልክ አይደለም። ለሳካ ይሰጠው
Two wasteful passes there. That one from Leandro Trossard. He knows if he
ሰከንድ አለ ኤዜን በዚህ በኩል አድርጎ ሀቨርትዝን ያስገባ የምትሉ
Tifozo, to his credit, does well to intercept that. And those numbers again, favouring Arsenal in terms of touches in the opposition box. That's where it's breaking down for Liam Rosini. They just need that little bit more care. I think they've got enough of the ball. The numbers tell you that, but it's not in the right areas at the moment. They need better care of that ball at the top of the field.
Over half an hour now since Chelsea last had a shot.
ሎጊንግ አይደለም የሚባለው ላጊንግ ነው ግን
ሰከንድ ሃፍ ይስተካከላል።
Gabriel.
የጉስት ቦርጭ ብቻውን ዋንጫ አይደል እንደ እያሉ
Saliba, whose goal separates the teams.
አይመለስም።
Great defensive bit of Salah. Chalobah's got to stand bravely. Casado neat and tidy. Enzo Fernandez, now that's a better ball. Cole Palmer in pursuit.
ልቀቃ
Saliba's done really well to hold him up. Andre Santos. And it breaks down for Chelsea again. And that's
Saga
how
M1 Richard Villa.
Yakuras steps down to the accelerator. Chalobah. That's his time. Puts his man up. Oh, there's a second range. That might have been inside the penalty area on Yakuras. The video assistant referee will be having a look at that in the background as Chelsea continues. Here's Pedro Neto. And it's blocked out by Gabriel for a Chelsea corner. Let's go back and have a look at this. Chalobah on Yakuras.
It was a good battle between the two of them initially. I thought Chalobah did really well to deny him. Once he gets back up on his feet,
አዴ ኳሱን አልነካውም።
And no surprise having seen the replay that it is check complete and they agree with the referee's call in the field of play that is not a penalty. Very little connection. Yakuras there.
the game is fast and pretty furious. The ball is changing hands a lot. There's always a counter-attack available for both teams.
Chelsea haven't had many attempting set pieces today. Reece James swings this one in. He's having a quarter away. Video assistant referee is looking again at the back. There was a lot of pushing and shoving here inside the 6-yard box as the ball came in. Something worth a bit of scrutiny.
Declan Rice there looking with his arms around Hato like that. I mean, again, you have to be so careful. You really do. It's a little deflection off his shoulder, actually. I don't think it was off his elbow, is it? I think it looked like it was more off his shoulder.
Yes, video assistant referee today is John Brooks. He has had a look at that. They do think it might have come off Declan Rice's arm, but they feel he's in such close contact with the ball. Mind you, most of that contact, he's the one putting it in.
I think that's unreal.
He moves the arm upwards, doesn't he?
He's got his arms wrapped around the Chelsea player. I really do. I think that it's almost like I can't head that, so I'm going to put something on it and lifts his arm towards it. I think he's very fortunate there.
Declan Rice gets away with
ማን
this
ነው
one.
ጋይስ? ፔናልቲ አሰጣጥ ነው።
Arms around the shoulders of the defender and then moving the arm upward. The officials giving him the benefit of the doubt there.
ለዋንጫ ተስፋ አለን። እየቋጠርኩ ነው ጋይስ። ይቋጠራል።
Into stoppages we go. 3 minutes to be added on.
Actually, Reece James has clipped some nice balls in himself towards that near post. Talk about Arsenal's corners. Honestly, I think Declan there is fortunate. Look, he's got his arms around Hato. You can't do that. And then he lifts his arm at the last minute. And that, I think, is a penalty. I really do.
ቋጣሪ ሳይድ አያስፈልግም። ቋጣሪ ሳይድ አያስፈልግም።
አዎ
ምንም አያስፈልግም።
ያው ቢጮታ አይበቃም።
አለ እኮ ውስጥ እኮ
From a Chelsea point of view, it's to his own goal, and Mikel Arteta's lead. Chelsea, who haven't threatened much, but they have made that one count.
መርዝ ብላ አርቴታ መርዝ ብላ
That's a different team till now.
ታሸንፋላችሁ እባክህ
አትጠራጠር።
Mikel Arteta.
እኛ ስህተት ካልሰራን በስተቀር ምንም አያመጡም። በጣም የተለያየ አታይም፣ አቅማችንን አንመጣጠንም።
It's always a decision you have to make. Do I let it go or do I try and put something on it? But unfortunately, it was the wrong call.
ያሁኑ ኳስ ፔናልቲ ያለመሆኑ ራሱ እድለኛ ነው።
ግን በፔናልቲ በጣም ብዙ ፔናልቲዎች አይሰጡም።
The 3 minutes which were due to be added on have expired.
የተረጋገጠ ነገር ታንሰ
For that goal. Declan Rice with good distance on the throw. And Saliba seems to get into each other there.
ራይስ
የት ነው የሚወረውረው? አንተ
እነዚህ ወረወር ጀመረ
More
እንዴ?
damaging. Here's Gabriel. Reece James. Trossard. From Ozil. Space for Declan Rice. Could Arsenal recapture the lead ahead of the break? Reece James again. Trossard. Referee blows the whistle. Free kick to Chelsea. But he's through to the challenge. After today, Arsenal only have one more
Gene
game
o gostu
against the
geldi.
team currently in the
Gene
top
o
6 of the
geldi.
Premier League.
ኧረ
And
እናሸንፋለን
they go to Manchester City in
እናሸንፋለን።
April.
እመነኝ። አሁንም ላግ እያደረገ ነው።
Already this season, Arsenal have dropped points
team
against all of the other
winner.
teams in the top 6.
300 ሰው አለ ጎል እስከገባ በኋላ
እንኳን ሰከንድ ይስተካከላል።
It's to home to Manchester United as
Half-lane.
he draws with
የሚመጡት
City,
ሰዎች ግን
draws
አይቀንሱም።
with Chelsea last time. And all square with Chelsea right now. Down goes Trossard.